What's up, friends? My name is Raymond. I am a filmmaker out from Redlands, California. We are going over today a way to clone yourself. Make a carbon copy of yourself like this. Carbon copy of yourself like this. Dude, that was your cue. Dude, where are you? Much better. Dude, there you are. I was in the closet. You were in the closet. We don't need you anymore. You don't need me anymore? There's Krispy Kreme donuts in the kitchen. Krispy Kreme donuts. Alright. We'll have fun. Okay. So, this technique is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. There's a few things you have to do in order to make sure it comes out right, or else it'll just be a nightmare. One, you want to make sure you set up your shot on a tripod, whether you're using your phone or camera, it doesn't matter. Two, you want to make sure the lighting is even the best you can do so that the shadows do not interfere with each other or do not cross over so they don't look weird, because you don't want like different shadows in different directions, blah blah blah. And then you don't want to interact with your clone because we're going to be using a masking technique, so if you interact with the other person, it kind of just ruins the effect. The easiest way to do it is just set up the shot and then just do all different parts. You can start and stop it, but the easiest way is to just hit go and then go back into the Davinci Resolve and cut and chop as you please. So let's go ahead and do it. So I have here one clip. I did one continuous take, and then I'm going to cut to where I want the conversation to begin with myself. I know it's about here is when I first walk into the door, so I'm gonna cut it probably right here, and then I'm gonna go back to where I did multiple takes because I didn't like what I was saying, so I think I'm gonna go right here. So because this one is gonna be shorter, I already know, like this clone, like he disappears right there. I don't need this part, but because I did the rest of the video on this take, I'm gonna keep it that way I don't have any black underneath when I'm masking out things. So once you get your clips layered, we're gonna be masking out the top layer, and if you click on this top layer and then press D on your keyboard, it will disable it, so you know you can see the bottom layer. And what we're going to be doing is using masking to punch a hole through the top layer so you can see the other half, so you can see your clone at the same time. So we're going to go over to the color tab, and we are going to go and create a window. I'm going to use the pen tool, just because I like the pen tool. You can use just about whatever you want. Any window really. A power window like will get the job done, but the pen tool just has a little bit more flexibility and you have more control. And then we go to add alpha output. That puts a little blue dot right here. And then this blue box you're gonna connect to the alpha output, and voila. So you now have your clone. So we can come over here to this magic wand, I guess it's called highlight, not quite sure. But when you click on it, it'll show you exactly what is masked out. So this is what we can see. This is what's hidden because we have a power window masking out just this part. If we wanted to see this side and not this side, you can come back over to where the pen tool is, and there's this little icon, this little square icon. If you click on it, it will flip what you have masked out. So now in your final image, you won't be able to see your clone, but you'll be able to see the chair in that top layer. This is what it would look like if we unclick the highlight, the magic wand. And so now we can't see either clones. But if we come back over here and click that icon, you can see the clone, right? So you can see both, so it's kind of just flip-flopping, and you can also see it right here. The black is what can't be seen in this layer, right? As I click through it, it'll go back and forth. But we want to see the clones, so we're going to keep it like this. Trick, if you didn't know, that you can come over here and you can turn off what you're seeing, right? And there's a whole bunch of different options, but if you want to click the power window, you'll have the power window up, and I get annoyed of it sometimes, and so I'll just turn it off to see what I'm looking at. And then you can just scrub through it, and you can see you're interacting with yourself. But then you notice we have this problem. As soon as I go to the next layer, like as soon as I move over, you can see that half of me is gone. So what I'm going to do, as soon as so right there is approximately where I want to get rid of this power window. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, super simple, just hit the keyframe for corrector 1. This is corrector 1 for the power window. And I am going to turn back on my power window so I can see where it's at. And just move it a little bit to start that first keyframe. And then I'm going to, right there is where I want it gone. So basically, a couple keyframes, move it out of the way, and it should be good. Yep, super quick. So it closes the door, I move over, and it's off to the side, so I don't have to worry about it. If you're having a problem with the lighting around the edges of the power window, you want to go over to the softness and soften the inside and outside of the power window. Should blend in the lighting better to make it at least a little bit more unnoticeable. But that's the basic concept of it. So if we go back to the edit tab, now you're interacting with yourself. Pretty straightforward, but that's basically it. Well, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, friends. And if you're interested in film, fun, randomness, that'll be probably coming our way. Consider subscribing and being a part of this community. So, peace. You're too far to like, peace.